I really don't even know why I'm making this video, and I'm probably not gonna even do anything with it. But I just want to get some things off my chest. I tried being your friend. Seriously, genuinely tried to be a good friend. I rearranged my personal schedule to try to be there whenever I could. I know some people were more trusted with your phone number than I was, as well as your home address. I gave you my stuff, but just in case you had a time where you felt like you needed to talk to somebody, I was going to be a pair of ears that would listen because I genuinely care about people. You know, that's who I am. I do care about people. I am very sorry for the loss of your son Mason. You know, I understand people have been coming at you and other things been going on, but you're not the only one who's been through any kind of pain. I'm not going to say the stuff that I've been through as a kid, but it's been very terrible. Extremely terrible. But the reason I'm not saying anything I've been through, other than the few things I have said, is because I know it'll be used as cannon fodder when it shouldn't be. You know, and it's just, you want to talk about sepsis? My mother-in-law passed away from sepsis. She had surgery, got a staph infection. She was in the hospital for about 3 months. And her body slowly shut down over that time. I was at the hospital with my mother-in-law, someone who I loved dearly, someone who I saw every day for ever since I was about 17, when I first started dating her daughter. I was there watching my father-in-law hold his wife's hand while the machine was counting down, her heart rate shutting down, and everything else that's going on. The very night she died, I was there about 6, 7 hours watching everything take place, consoling family members. Over the next couple days after she passed, I was having to make arrangements, having to call family members that I'd never spoken to before to introduce myself and at the same time let them know that Jen's mom had passed away. 4 years later, we were at my father-in-law's house every day, helping him go through this grief that he's going through. And he was an awesome guy. I miss him every day. And I was going to school and working and stuff, and I was arranging my schedule, so I was going to school a couple nights. It was about one night a week, and then there's some weekend stuff. But we were seeing him like almost every day. It was just there was rare occasions when we wouldn't see him a full week, and we'd hang out with them and have dinner with them and other stuff. And I'm studying. I get a phone call. It's from Jen. She says my dad's not in. She says my daddy, he's not answering the phone. Something's wrong. So I said okay. So I go and pick her up, call another family member. We break into his house. We find him in his recliner. Apparently, he passed away in his sleep. Again, I get to call the family members and let everybody know that my father-in-law had passed away. And again, I was the one making all the arrangements with that. I sat there next to his body, waiting for the coroner to pick him up out of respect. Not some morbid fascination with death, but simply out of respect for the man. I sat next to him to make sure that his body would be treated with respect by the coroners. My wife, Jen, has suffered with so many medical conditions. I can't even begin to list all the things that she goes through. But she never says anything unless people ask why she isn't here and why she isn't there. And then she feels guilty for not being able to do things that other people can do. She hasn't walked for the last 3 years. She has a mobility scooter that she parks next to the bed. She's able to pivot on one foot, which now is causing a lot of pain, a lot of problem. She rides her mobility scooter into the bathroom, grabs onto the grab rail. This is on a good day, and she pivots and sits herself down. And then when she's done, some days I actually have to help her in there. I have to help her in the shower. She has a shower chair she sits in, but I have to bathe her. The only contact she has with anybody is through social media, primarily Facebook. So when people cut her off things on Facebook, she takes it pretty hard, because that is the only way that she talks to people. She doesn't pick up the phone, especially when people don't trust you with their phone number. But for people to say, this is just Facebook, especially when you're asking how everything was going, I don't know if you're genuinely concerned or if you're just paranoid that one more person is leaving you or slamming you and stuff. I don't know. I don't get it. Like I said, we've done nothing but good by you. We've sent gifts to you. We've had your back. We've supported you. I understand that this new thing you're doing, Live Me, the Chuck E. Cheese casino thing, whatever. It's your thing, If you want to do it, fine, whatever. It's not my thing. YouTube is a hobby. I have a full-time job. It's something I enjoy. Not something I have to do. So, but there are people on there that try to be good, decent people. So, telling people that they're YouTube trash and all the other things you've been saying, it sucks. It just shows what kind of person you are. And, I don't know what else to say. I've already wasted 7 minutes of things. I've told you that I have a bad relationship with my dad. Why? Because I see the same things in you that I see in him. And it's not cool. It's not edgy. It's not nothing. It's pathetic is what it is. I'm sorry if this comes across sounding harsh, but we were there for you. You're the one who decided to cut us off. I'm getting rid of everybody on YouTube. I'm getting rid of everybody on Facebook. It's only Facebook. Well, if you have friends that is their only way of communicating with people, then you're cutting off friends. Because if you're calling somebody a friend, how are you going to talk to this friend if you don't give us your number, you don't give us your personal address, and you cut us off of all social media? So, with all that said, that's, really all I have to say about this subject. Is it hurt? Oh, one more thing too. I know I'm going on a little bit longer than I planned on. I'm sorry for things that didn't work out with you and in Street. I thought that was going to be a really great thing. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry things didn't work out. But as painful as that is, I have a wife that I've been married to, and I've seen her health go up and then down and then down and down, like a downward spiral. There are many times when I've mentally buried her, realizing that this surgery or that surgery was going to be it. When she had surgery on her brain, it wasn't like a minor outpatient thing. It was an 8-hour surgery. She was in ICU for 3 days, and the whole time we were watching her. I slept in my car at the hospital for like about 2 or 3 hours a night. Then I'd go in and sit by her. When I couldn't sit by her because she was in ICU, I would go to the parking lot and sit in my car. I had a backpack full of clothes. I would change my clothes in the bathroom, shower, take a bath with wet wipes, just to make sure that I would be there just in case anything happened. That's what love is. Hope everything goes good for you. Keep racking up those diamonds.